I thought I would give my review of the movie Roofman as well as talk about some background of the filming as well. I tried to get into the movie Roofman. I applied for several parts: the reporter, the girl at the motel, the jogger, and the churchgoer. And I didn't get in any of these parts at the time last year when it was filmed here in Charlotte. But I got to work on another film that was going on at the same time called Christy here. And so I got to meet a lot of the extras because they were in the film that I worked on, and I talked to them about the Roofman movie. And so I thought that was really interesting because this one lady, she got to work in the Christmas scene in the church, and she sat next to Channing Tatum, and she would tell me all about that. So I thought that was really interesting, of course. And I met the guy that played the jogger that I was up for, and originally it was, I guess, a female jogger. He was going to be the dog walker, and they chose him to be the jogger on the scene at Freedom Park in the movie Roofman. And he was a lawyer, I believe, and a part-time actor. And then I met another actor last year who said they filmed in his neighborhood, some of the opening scenes and the neighborhood scenes where Channing Tatum lived. And that was a funny scene with him running through the backyards and being arrested. And it's about the real-life case of the 2000s true crime case of a serial robber here in North Carolina who robbed McDonald's as well as the Toys R Us and other stores to get money for his family. And he, of course, went about it the wrong way. He wanted to make money, but he didn't know how. So he was a former military man, but he failed in his logic and had to pay for it. So it was about the case. It was set here in Charlotte, so you got to see a lot of the local scenes of Charlotte, the skyline, Monroe Road, the Toys R Us store. And actually that Toys R Us store was filmed down the street from where I live, which I didn't even realize till just now. And because I thought it was at the other location in East Charlotte, the original location where it happened. But it was in the Pineville location, so I actually drive by that Toys R Us a good bit. And I would have liked to have seen that, some of the sets. It would have been interesting for sure, especially since it was originally a North Carolina Charlotte case. And I thought it was interesting, the scenes with Channing Tatum and Kirsten Dunst, and that the relationship. He finds a girlfriend, and then he's a criminal but doesn't have the heart to be a criminal. And so he wants to be around people and his family and his new girlfriend. He has trouble letting them go to escape, totally. So that was interesting to see the way he progressed through the movie and how he had trouble, didn't have the heart to do what he was doing. Even though he did the wrong thing, he should have chose a better path for sure. But I thought overall it was a cute movie, and it showcased the true crime case well, and it had some lighthearted scenes as well as serious scenes, and the drama of the plot played out well. Oh yeah, and don't miss the scene in the Toys R Us store where Channing Tatum runs around in his glory, and it's quite impressive because it's actually a long scene, which I was surprised by for this film and the rating and everything. So don't miss that for sure. So I'd give a good review, my thumbs up on this movie, and that was really cool. At the end, you see the real life news reports on the screen and the real people and the news interviews at the time. And I heard they used real life people that knew Jeffrey Manchester in the film at the church and other scenes as well. So they got to be the extras in the movie mostly. So I thought it was interesting. I would recommend this movie. So let me know in the comments what you think and if you enjoyed the movie. Thank you.